Just making sure everything's working. Looks like yes. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's been it's been a month since we've had more D&D because, as usual, things happen. This time it was me. So we're just gonna kind of get back into the swing of things here, and hope everybody has had a good time since then. But as usual, we're gonna have Adrian giving our lovely recap as we get into things. So just a quick FYI plan for the night. We're gonna take a break around 10 o'clock, and then we'll finish up between 11 and 11:30, just for a little early night tonight. But we'll see how things go. I think we got some stuff prepped and ready for everybody to have some fun. So without further ado, there's Adrian with our recap, so you guys can catch up after a month away.
So this is a fun one. Last session we were preparing for we knew there were a force of undead coming toward us, and we had decided we were going to stage an ambush. And so with a few moments to us, Murray initiates Operation Rex, is what we're calling it, or at least what I decided to call it in my notes. So the rest of us stay inside the tiny hut, aside from Coco, who hides on a rooftop nearby. And Murray turns into a T-Rex. The hooded figure appears to be an undead illithid, and he brought some backup. And a group of humans join the fray, surprisingly also against the undead. And during the fight with the giant skeletons that also appeared, the illithid disappeared, only to show up and charm Murray Rex, which was bad, with a crit on a vampiric touch in the midst of a fog cloud. So here he knocks Murray, who Adrian shot out of a T-Rex form, out of his charm effect, and the illithid just left. We hide the Kenku and make introductions. The Knights of the Holy Light are the group that we meet, and they're from Telfort, which is not something we're familiar with. We have Deirdre Hrothman, I think that's the name, a human paladin, Holly Grim or Holly Lightfall, Dwarven War Cleric, Alcon Athamar, a half-elven priest, Roderick Almond, a human priest, and they wind up offering us some shelter, but we wait for Woodleaf anyway. So, stay overnight again, wait for Woodleaf, then we leave. Murray heals... Well, before we leave, Murray heals Woodleaf from his apparent fight against the other treant that had been spawned. And along the walk, we discuss lots of things like theology. That's kind of a recurring theme with our group. Murray has an aside with Emmy about the staff, and it turns out she's a druid. When we arrive at the cave in the mountains, we chat with the Order. They've converted this into their camp. We discuss the plans with Deirdre, and ultimately we level up.
Ding ding.
So yes,
We're level
everybody overnight was able to get a level. So everybody's now level 11. And another day has kind of passed as you've kind of stayed with this group, kind of got to know them, where they're from, what they've kind of dealt with as they've been here. So yeah, that following morning, so it's been you're now on the second day, having been with these.
So I'm like friends with all of these people.
They're pretty friendly. They keep their spirits up, even considering the environment and atmosphere that they're kind of seem to be been thrust in, that you all have as well. And they have kind of a path during their day, that since they're now back at the base, they have people who go out and kind of recon. So usually it's their priests, because they're lighter armor and can be a little bit quieter. They kind of go around and scout. So this next morning, Roderick actually arrives, and he's found the remains of what looks like a burned out campsite a little bit further to the north along the mountain range of where you guys are. He returns back with a crude map and some scribble of notes mentioning it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It mentions conquering fear and rage by defeating the fallen Phantasmage. The map shows a pathway that kind of goes a little bit further off to the north, and there's an X right along the mountain range.
So that's a trap, right?
Well, Roderick speaks up. Well, I scouted out a little bit in that area. It seems pretty clear, but it looks like it does lead to. It almost looks like a.
Like a trap.
Excuse me. No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it might be. I don't really know, but it looks like it's almost an underground burial site,
Yeah, no. In our
like a
experience with
catacombs.
things of that nature, it is indeed a trap. The fool in something or other.
It also, it also could be an opportunity to find something that could potentially deal with Samar and his cadre of undead.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like bait in a trap, but we gotta get it out without the. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I've seen what you all are capable of. Whatever it is, I'm sure you'd be able to handle it. If you were so willing.
I mean, what else are we doing?
We can keep your friends safe here if you're afraid of that. They will be able to have a nice, comfortable home. We'll feed them, keep them safe from any type of.
I mean, I think at this point they're tired of hearing, well, at least my voice anyway. I've dictated about 200 pages, so I'm game. Else seems sleepy.
Hey, I got a fun idea.
That's never good.
You know how I said every now and then, hey, you want to be a fart? How'd you all like to be super, super fast farts? All of us.
Whoa, Murray.
Untouchable, super fast. Well, not quite untouchable, but you know, mostly untouchable, super fast farts.
Cool. Do it.
I'm
Imagine
gonna
just
go to
like
the
puts
mouth of
his
the
arms
cave
up.
and look
I'm a
up.
little busy, Murray. Hang on.
Is it?
Imagine just like
Garvin's
puts
just
his
leaving through
arms
his
up like,
spells.
do it. Do the thing. I'm bored.
I'm gonna go to the mouth of the cave and look up. Is it? Oh, all day, almost. I look up. Is it cloudy?
No. In
Shit.
fact, the time
Cringe.
you've been there, you saw the clouds from a distance, but they never came fully this direction. You guys really haven't seen heavy cloud cover over top of you.
Adrian is still like T-posing nearby. Like, go on, do it.
So basically, we'll just look like clouds, which is weird because there is no clouds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, 8 hours, I guess. The only thing is you gotta kind of really concentrate to decloud and then recloud as long as I'm really focusing on keeping us all farts. Yeah.
What do you mean, Murray?
I can turn us all into clouds and you can decloud if you want. And then recloud.
What do you mean,
It
focus?
just- if I concentrate really, really, really hard on we're all farts, you know, like sometimes when
You know-
you gotta focus on something to keep a spell going kind of thing.
Golf.
Yeah.
Golf. Do you know that face he makes where it looks like he's just a week's worth of constipated? That.
Right. Does it take a week's worth of constipated focus for me to break the spell?
No, he's not actually constipated. He's just Murray.
About a minute.
All right, Murray. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you concentrate really hard on being a person, you know, like I want to be an actual person. I want to be an actual person. Then you can be an actual person, and then if you're tired of being a person, you be like, I want to be a cloud. I want to be a cloud, and then you know you can be a cloud. It's kind of interesting. Or we could just walk into a giant tree and then appear out of another giant tree.
You think that could take us home?
Probably not.
Okay.
It depends.
I mean,
Wibbly wobbly mini dimension.
Where
bullshit
where's our tree friend?
outside.
He's waiting outside. You find him sitting right outside the mouth of the cave.
Murray,
yeah,
if he stays here,
yeah.
can you travel into him?
Gross. But
See,
interesting.
It's a
from an
walking anchor.
No, but from an intellectual level, that is a very interesting theory to posit, but also weird.
I mean,
It would be like Woodleaf was giving birth to us.
I mean, you
don't-
could ask Woodleaf if he feels it.
Well, yeah.
I don't. Okay, so, I mean, we could try. Who knows? But like, I don't know, cause he's sentient, right? So he's a he, not an it type
Sure,
situation.
but it's a
and
tree
sometime-
where you would always know where it was, technically.
I mean, we could try. I mean, fuck it. Hey.
I love
Why
how
not?
often this is our solution. We can try it. Fuck it.
I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I mean, it doesn't work, or it's.
People are relying on us to save the world. Do you ever think about that? This is fucking wild.
The worst is we meet Kellamfor today.
I mean, I
No,
think
that's
it's pretty
true.
nice.
It certainly sounds like a lot less work.
But like, and I'm gonna think
Will
back.
it hurt him? That's a good question, Coco. Is it gonna fuck up Woodleaf? Because he's our
Well,
friend.
see,
Murray.
it's how okay, so Adrian can like draw shit on the ground, and
Yeah.
then we just go with that weird sucky feeling, and then we travel. It's kind of the same thing, except you voluntarily walk into a giant tree and it spits you out of another big tree that I've seen before, kind of thing. Like I gotta know where everything is, kind of thing. Like it's a whole talking to nature thing, So like, I'm gonna like, hang on a second. I'm gonna think really hard. My recollection, anywhere near, shit, what was the town? Fuck. The city where we met Lana. Were there very large trees, like oak trees?
No, they're mostly out here. They're more tropical trees along the
Okay,
main
so
are.
like,
the
palm
edges
trees,
of
so
the
they're like-
forest that was
Yeah.
where you guys came in at. However, those were
Yeah.
larger, more
oh, okay.
what is it? Coniferous trees? No, that's
Okay,
evergreen.
like big pines and
Yeah.
cedars and stuff. Okay. I mean, logically, okay, so I could save us a lot of time if we gotta go back to Lana type situation. Because it's weird. The forest we came into was big trees, right? But then it's all tropical trees and they're so freaking rinky dink. But I'll tell you what, if we can get out of here, we can literally walk into a tree and walk out of my tree back home. And be at the leaf like that. Or maybe at Nyanzaru. Maybe. Oh yeah,
I
the
mean-
big tree at the dinosaur farm.
Is this
like that.
transport
Use it to-
transport via plants? By the way, this is just a mechanical
Yeah.
question. All right, it does have to be an
Is it
inanimate
transport
plant.
by- Yeah. it has to be
Okay,
an
there we
animate.
go.
It does
There
have
we
to be
go.
Yeah.
an animate plant within range.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna
Like-
say because that's
That'd be broken.
kind of like
Just have
a
two tree
it-
friends.
yes,
Yeah.
like go,
I
like
just
like,
have
like,
little
like
portable
catcher's
holes.
mitts, and you're just yes.
I just walk around like Murray just like animates or awakens trees all over Faerun and just teleports across continents.
You just look at a tree
Uh.
and tell them to go to a city. You look at another tree, tell them to go to a city, and then all of a sudden you have instant teleportation.
Oh
I mean, think about how
yeah.
messed up that would be for cities trying to keep guard.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I can definitely save us on travel time. We can travel very stealthily, dude. As far as we can travel through keyholes.
So
Anything smoke can go through, we can go through.
Roderick says it's only about 2-hour walk up north from where you guys are.
We could also walk. I mean, I don't know. It's a real Hail Mary, or a Hail Murray. How long does it take? Oh no. Okay, so not really a Hail Murray. Because to really make us all farts, I've got to really focus for a while to make us all fart. It's complicated. I mean, we're dealing with some super powerful shit here.
I'm pretty sure I can fly now.
Murray, just how long
anyway.
do you have to focus for?
Well, to make us all farts, about a minute, give or take. It
And
takes
then
about a
we
minute
have to focus
me
for
be
a
able do
minute to
the
get
thing.
ourselves out of it.
Yeah,
This
and then
seems
I
like
can, as long
bad.
as I keep focusing, we're farts for like 8 hours.
Now, if you stop focusing on being a fart, do we all stop being farts?
Yeah. But you more or less kind of gently glide down for a little while. I mean, you might fall out of the sky if we're way too high, but you know, I mean, you kind of glide to the ground. It's kind of like, you know, people levitate people when you're like, nah, I don't want you to levitate. You're like, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, it's kind of like that, but limited. Anyway, it's complicated, but you know, we can do it. It's safe. Don't worry about it. I got you.
That's
Famous
more-
last words. Don't worry about it.
Nah. Okay, let's
Alright.
go.
Ooh, we could pretend we're the mist traveling along the ground. Ooh. Or, you know, I could turn into an eagle and just fly overhead and look at shit. You know, I mean, potato,
I can
potato.
just- I mean, I can fly now too. I think
High five.
you gotta bend down.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I can bend space-time around myself.
That's a trick he can do, apparently. I don't
Okay.
even know what that means.
So, what is the plan?
Well, the usual stroll up, spring trap,
Okay,
get out
so-
anyway.
Murray, this is just for technical sake. Murray doesn't know of any tree in that area 2 hours north, right?
No, you have not been up there.
Is there any way for Murray to fly high enough to see a tree that far to get a visible anchor point? Is that a possibility?
He'd have to fly for a little while. It's a 2-hour walk, so you're looking at.
Right, but like an eagle per se, does it have good vision? Like, is there something that he could do to scout it from the position we're at, just flying upward?
Let me
If
look
not,
at
this is
giant
just a
eagle.
theoretical question.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know what their view distance
I mean, I have
is.
keen sight. I mean, it's a. Yeah, it doesn't say what the range of the vision is for a giant eagle per se.
So Google it.
It doesn't say range. I mean, I gotta get
What does
real
keen
friggin'
sight do?
high.
Just gives you advantage on perception
Keen sight,
checks.
it's advantage on perception. Yeah, that
Okay.
involves sight. But here's the thing, right? From a mechanic's perspective, we travel 300 feet as clouds. Like,
Yeah, this is me asking from like a Garvin standpoint, because right, Garvin's probably
Yeah.
thinking about, all right, can Murray even fly up to see a tree? If Murray can't see a tree, we're not taking a tree.
I will
know,
say
like,
you
so-
guys did not see many trees on your travel along the edge of the mountains. It seems like it's open plain for the most part. You saw most of the trees, the palm tile trees, tropical trees, were mostly along the riverbeds. And then the rest of them were along the forest and in the western side of the map, which you guys came in from. So there's not
Okay.
a lot of if there are any trees, they're spaced way out, and there's not a lot that you'd be able to spot a tree, but there's not probably anything going to be close to the proximity of where you're looking.
So Garvin kind of like would rattle off all this stuff. And Murray, ultimately, I think it'd be best if we travel as farts, but act like we're fog crawling along the ground.
Yep.
And just do it together.
yeah, no, that works.
Okay.
I
That
love
gives
our
you-
little
yeah.
plans.
Little.
Give me
Yeah, like
give me
20
10
minutes
minutes.
later.
I'm just gonna make sure the coast is clear. I'm gonna
Oh,
do my
good. So
commune
now
with
we've
nature
wasted a
ritual
half an hour.
outside while everybody's getting ready.
Roderick's time.
Okay. So what are your questions?
Yeah, you guys could have been asking questions during this or doing other things.
And it's a
Yeah,
3-mile range, right?
I'm
3 mile range. I'm gonna get out of the cave because inside of the cave it's very limited. I'm actually out of the cave. The 3 questions are there any undead? Because I'm more or less just pinging where the undead are, if they're more concentrated than normal, kind of thing.
Nope, they seem to be about the same that you've seen. You see random passengers, and then most of them are staying actually not near the mountain ranges. They seem to be
Okay.
more on the open plain area.
I want to know if there are any 1T.
No, not
In
within
3
3
miles?
miles. Yeah, you don't see anything
Not
within
within
3
3
miles.
miles. And Murray has this weird hunch. Beasts, I want to know if there's any snakes within 3 miles.
Yes. I mean, they seem like the normal type of snakes. There's no like, you don't see any like groupings of heavy amounts of them or anything like that. You just
Okay.
see the usual.
Maybe a few grass snakes here and
Yeah,
there. a
there's no
little bird
large
here and-
snakes.
Okay. Well, it's just I don't know, man. Murray's operating on this weird because they're snakes and it's weird. I mean, animal spies are definitely a thing. Anyway, Murray has his ideas about Lana. She's not that trusting. Okay. So I go back into the cave. All right, so the undead thing is normal. I want to run by something by you guys. Do you think they talk to snakes? Do you
What?
think they could use snakes as spies?
I mean, pretty much, yes. Like they worship
Okay.
snakes. They throw snakes in the pits to turn the people into snake people. I would think so.
Okay. Yeah, I just added something new on the list of things to watch. Nothing abnormal for snakes, here and there, grass snakes or whatever. All right. Ready? Who's coming? Just us?
Literally for the last like half an hour.
Yeah, I can bring like 10 of you.
Yeah.
Can you
It's-
turn Woodleaf into a fart?
If he's willing to come, yeah, I can turn him into a fart. I could try.
I think
Hey,
that'd be a
fuck it.
great idea.
Hey, Woodleaf, you want
Uh,
to come on an adventure?
I will go where you go.
Sounds
Okay.
like consent to me.
I'm gonna turn us all into clouds. I don't know what it's gonna feel like, but you'll be able to see, you'll be able to hear, you'll be able to basically just think your way, right? So let's all stick as a group, and we're gonna pretend we're mist on the ground. Everybody good? Woodleaf.
I am ready.
If you want to be Woodleaf again, you have to think about it.
Okay.
Just stick with the mist, and Murray will bring us out of it together.
No, I'd rather keep thinking about it and have you guys. So when we're ready, I'll stop. And then we can all so what I'll do is if I think we're ready to transform, I'll kind of float up and then back down, right? After we stop, and that'll be the signal to like think really hard, become another person.
Is this a
and then-
concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just
For 8
you
hours.
can just choose to end concentration though, and
But if we need-
instantaneously
He
bring
wants
us
to
all out of it.
maintain it.
But
so
if
that
we need
wanna go
but
back
if we
into
need
it,
to
we can.
refart,
Right.
we can refart if we want to.
Correct.
Right. And I guess
I'm gonna hold
my
it as
thought,
long as I can.
I hear what you're saying, but yeah. So you're planning to, when we get there, stay a cloud while all of us decloud?
Oh no, we can all decloud. It takes a minute for us to become corporeal.
Okay,
And then
sorry,
if we
then
had
I
to get the hell out
misunderstood.
of Dodge.
But just give me the
Yeah.
spell link. Let me read the damn spell.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
wind
And then we can
walk.
keep going. I'll
Yeah,
read it
it's
while we
wind
go.
Yeah, wind walk. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna take my staff and start digging into the ground. Do. And then spit on my finger. Get a little mud. And then I'm gonna do the druidic rune for wind on everybody's forehead. And then we're clouds.
Okay, so you all feel this sensation of weightlessness up hit your body, and as you kind of you look around, you don't see yourselves anymore. You see this this small cloud of each other. You know it's each other. It all feels just really, really weird, but you feel completely lightweight, and you notice you don't have any appendages or any of that stuff, and you're just floating in the air.
I have a logistical question that would have popped up in Adrian's brain. Can we occupy the same space because we're not corporeal?
well, hold on. I think you technically are 2 degree. Hold on, because you can still be
Assume a gaseous
attacked.
form.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
you're not an
We-
incorporeal. You are a basically you're a
Cloud.
A
cloud.
cloud of gas. Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
We
but-
have damage resistance to non-magical piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, but we don't have magical resistance. So someone could hit us with a fireball and it'll still hurt us, kind
Right.
of thing.
But I'm more wondering,
And
like, physics-wise.
And it is not a concentration spell, so
Yeah, no,
all of us
we're just
have to
clouds for
hold
8
for a
hours if
minute.
we choose to
Murray
be.
can't bring us out of it. There's no way
Yeah.
that to instantly get out of the situation now that we're in it. Okay.
that's fine.
And if it ends while we're in it and we're in the air, we fall.
safely.
There is doesn't
It
say
says
that.
we fall safely
Does
up
it?
to I think 60
You
feet.
you descend 60 feet
Oh, there
per
it is.
round for
There it
1
is.
minute until you land. So yeah, you're kind of doing.
I was
that
reading the
too.
short form.
Well,
The
you can
short
also
form didn't
take
have that.
you can also take the dash action according to this, right?
Just to move.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
So
so we
it's-
could travel.
We can go 600 feet. Yes.
around,
Around.
dude.
Theoretically, as a rogue, I can bonus action dash. So would that mean I can move 900 feet?
You literally can only do dash or revert to your normal form. That's literally as
No,
a,
it says the only action you can take, but theoretically,
you
I
don't-
have that.
You
Right,
don't
so you
get
lose all
any
your
other
other ones.
actions.
You don't
only
get a bonus?
No.
Yeah.
No,
That would have been
it's
fun.
like polymorph. You become the cloud.
So,
It just means we can go 600 feet around.
so
1,200
Adrian is
feet every 2
fully
rounds.
aware that you said we're gonna stick together, but there's a good like 30 seconds of just the one cloud just zipping all around and like doing loop-de-loops, and then I settle back into the group.
Oh, yeah, it's not the only
Yeah.
cloud.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so Murray's
We
just gonna
play for a
slowly
minute,
hover to the door,
and then we
the gateway, and just wait for everybody to catch up.
The Coco
Yeah, we-
Cloud plays tag with the Adrian Cloud.
so
Yeah,
your
we
2
play for
all of you
hours
a
of
solid minute.
travel turns into, I believe that brings it down to
So we're
30
moving 10
30
times as
minutes.
fast.
Yeah. So
So
instead of
20
2
minutes.
hours, it's 12 minutes.
So it'd be
Here we go.
30 feet. 30. No, it wouldn't be 10 if
Because
we were
it's
dashing the whole
if
way.
you're moving 10 times faster, it's 120 minutes, so you get there
Right.
in 12 minutes.
It'd be, if we dash, it'd be 20 times faster.
Oh, well, then it's going to be 6 minutes. So, you guys are, as you travel, you see the landscape just move past you. You see these mountains. You breeze, for lack of the term, past. You see this small camp that's kind of broken down and kind of the spot where it looks like Roderick had kind of given you an idea of where you were going. And eventually you find yourself standing outside of, it looks like it looks like an entrance to almost like a shrine or a temple into the mountain. It's dark. The only thing you can really see is from, actually, I don't think you guys would even have dark vision. Technically, you'd have whatever the cloud's vision would be. So
Yeah,
it
doesn't
as you
give us
get
dark
there,
vision.
you can see a little bit into this entryway, and it looks like it opens up a little bit, and then it's just darkness.
All right. Is there any trees or any kind of secluded area anywhere near this, or is it like?
So when you
In the
at
middle
the
of an
entrance, it's a kind of wrapped by stone. So if you weren't actively looking for this, you probably wouldn't see it very easily. So it's almost like this hidden stone alcove on this on the side of this mountain that kind of hides this entranceway. The entrance is only 10 feet high and 5 feet across, but it's got 2 large pillars along the edge of it that are kind of carved into the stone.
Okay. So Murray Cloud is going to slowly move off to the side, go up, come back down, and then for like a minute, become another person, become another person, become another person. And then you see, like, as a cloud, you see Murray, like the cloud form into like a Murray-like shape and then slowly resolve back into Murray.
Garvin's
that's
probably
cool.
looking at you because he's chosen to decloud just a little sooner.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Although I think the cloud probably spends the entire minute like vibrating when Adrian is doing it. Not in a weird way, just sort of into like focusing real hard.
So everybody has kind of changed their form back.
Yeah.
Okay, so who doesn't have dark vision? Everybody does. Just Murray. Okay,
Well, technically Coco
With-
doesn't, but I have.
you do.
She has
with
a
your-
gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your
with the
magic allows you.
goggles. Yeah.
So it's dark for everybody except for I mean, it's dark for Murray. Everybody else can see pretty clearly into this room,
Do I get dark vision with this? No, I don't. Okay.
and you guys see this open chamber. In the center, there looks like an open stairwell goes down, but then there's 4 doorways kind of inside this this chamber here. The chamber itself, it's molded, musty. It's covered in like moss, and it looks like nobody's treading here for quite a while.
Hey Murray, there's a bunch of gross stuff on the wall. You want to lick it?
I mean, a little bit. You know me.
I'm not
Oh,
suggesting
man.
you do, but I figured you wanted to.
I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time seeing stuff in here.
I mean, if you
I'll
need to
leave it
see,
at-
I could help you out with that.
I can, ding, and then I'll be okay, or I can turn into something that can see. I'm just trying to see what's more. I don't know. What
Turn
do you
into
guys
something
think?
small. Turn
Animal
into
or
something
yeah, like
very small.
I could literally turn into a bat.
What about a spider? Do they have?
Oh, yeah.
Can they see in the dark? What about a very, very, very small spider?
Web sense, web walker, wild shape, bite.
I would very much like to forget.
Oh yeah,
that
no,
they're
I can
on
turn
me
into a giant
until-
wolf spider. I mean, I'd be the size of a dog or a large cat.
Let's do something a hell of a lot smaller.
I think that'll work.
I mean, giant spiders like that big, basically.
What about
Okay.
a wolf spider like this big?
Coco's going to move ahead while they are figuring out spider things. Coco's going to move ahead and start checking for traps, what have you.
Okay,
Ugh,
so
I'll just turn into a
Garvin-
regular wolf spider.
go
Garvin wants
ahead.
to just give her an extra pair of eyes. to
Okay,
help.
go ahead and give a investigation
And-
check as you're entering in the kind of the room.
Alrighty.
Would she get advantage with my help?
So I'm gonna go. So now that I'm level 11, I don't need to keep that because it's under 9.
You have advantage though for me helping you. You can roll
Oh,
a second.
Okay, well let's try that again
it
then.
did, I think. Oh no, it's plus 11. Never mind, it was 5.
Okay, well the dice don't like me, but yeah, yay reliable talent. So that's 21.
Okay, so with a 21, you don't notice any traps. You don't notice any.
Yay.
There's no pressure plates. There's no trip wires. There doesn't look like there's anything of note on the ground or anything like that seems to be any kind of threat.
Okay, I'm really digging this.
So where are you? You're moving into. You're actually in the.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and move yourself
Yes.
into the room so we can
Yeah.
kind of see.
Alright, let me find myself here.
So as you get to about there, though, you see inside these alcoves. You can see
Are you
inside
moving?
these. You see they look like there's a large sarcophagus in each of them.
Ooh. What kind of just big stone
Big
thing?
stone
or-
sarcophagi, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. If Garvin is right behind her,
Garvin's
she's
giving
gonna
her a
like
nod, like let's-
tug on his sleeve
let's
and be
do it.
like,
Yep, and I'm nodding my head like, let's go.
and go over carefully to the sarcophagus and do a quick little inspection
Okay.
and see if there's anything sus about the sarcophagi first.
Which one are you?
Before we- Let's go to the one on the, I guess, western side.
Okay, so you enter this western room, and again, you see there's murals on the wall, and you see they have you see mixtures of humans, and then you see some of the Yuan-Ti because they're snake people, but you also see one. It's a slightly humanoid creature that it looks like a Yuan-Ti, but you see there's snakes coming out of the head.
For Pete's sake. Apparently, I'm incapable of rolling anything useful today, but it's still a 21.
Okay, so again, you don't notice any type of traps or anything. It's not locked. It's a stone top that you could push off, and you can definitely see there's a nice there is a line where it would slide right off the top of the sarcophagus.
Equal points. Looks safe.
And Garvin just holds up a hand for a second and like casts a spell on himself. He's going to do protection from evil and good on myself before we open this thing.
Okay.
He gives you a nod.
All right. Give it a bit of a shove or a pull or a what have you.
Okay. So you push the sarcophagus open. As you do, you see inside there is a body, and it looks like it's broken down. It looks like it still has parts on it. And as you push the thing off all the way, its eyes open and it lunges at you. I need you to roll initiative.
There's a very undignified squawk.
As you also
What
hear,
happens?
you hear the sound of pushing of other sarcophagus being opened, a sarcophagi being opened.
Whoops.
Outside, I just look at Murray. So that sounds good.
You guys would have heard the squawk.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, so that sounds good. We should.
Yep. Spider Murray's like slapping your ear, like, let's go.
All right, I forgot to
Yeah,
put it in-
mule.
I forgot to start the encounter before I asked for initiative rolls. So Garvin was a 12. Coco was a 21.
What is Sahiri's game of choice, by the way?
Nice.
I am sure Sahiri has played all of them. Seeing as how she would hang out with the guards and things in the City of the Dead. I mean,
Murray actually a speed of cleric right now.
Okay. All right. So, Coco, you see this creature in front of you is just kind of woken up and comes to lunge at you.
Hang on, I'm just gonna turn down my volume slightly so I can make sure I hear you. There we go.
You getting lunged at?
Yes, I am. Well, let me. I mean, it's not like she has 37 things she can do. So,
Oh wait, but it is.
it, by the way, the is the chamber enclosed on top, or is it?
Yes, it's enclosed on top. There's not really much spot you're going to be able to fly.
How high is the?
10 feet.
How high is the 10 feet?
In
Okay.
this chamber, everything's 10 feet.
Okay, perfect. In which case, she'll pull out her rapier and stab it and disengage,
Okay.
and then move the hell away.
Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Oh, I can hang on. I have my buddy in melee with me. So,
Yes, you do.
right.
Jesus.
Assuming that hits.
Absolutely hits. 26 will absolutely hit.
Oh, good lord.
And you get some
All
sneak attack.
I too.
Some?
Oh, yay, max damage.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I was just on the actual piercing damage.
Still.
Okay.
I will take every point I can get. So, fire damage. I'll also take that.
I mean, not bad, not
6
great.
points
but
of
not
fire
bad.
damage.
And
I mean, it was half max.
sneak attack. Ooh.
44 points of damage total.
44.
Okay.
44.
And then
damage
bonus
opening
action
round.
disengage, and then I'm moving back to essentially the in between, sort of the midpoint here,
Okay.
or I
Wait,
can
Coco
wait, hang on.
has Coco has the feet, right? Mobile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You made an attack. You don't have to disengage.
That
It
is
can't
true,
take
too.
That's
off
true.
attacks against you.
that's true. I'm just so used
Yeah.
to doing attack disengage.
Which means you could
Yeah,
bonus
it's just-
action
actually,
dash
she's gonna-
instead if you want to reposition.
Yeah.
Or bonus
thing is,
action
there's
attack with
another-
your offhand.
Well, she also doesn't want to leave Garvin in there completely alone, so she's gonna just basically bounce past Garvin and position herself there, so that if he wants to get out, he can. She's not blocking him, but if he decides to stand his ground, she'll be there to back him up.
Okay.
But she also wants to see what's going on with that other sarcophagus.
All right. So Coco stabs the creature with her rapier. Quickly steps back from the combat, moves back behind Garvin a little bit. Is outside of this room with the sarcophagus in it, and however, just so happens that this zombie pulls itself out of the sarcophagus and moves up to attack Garvin.
At disadvantage.
Yes, I that I knew. All right,
Zombie
so
hugs.
let's see. It makes 2 melee attacks, and it's at disadvantage. Wow,
Dun, dun, dun.
it's a good thing it was a disadvantage. 17 hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Let's see. So it does
73 damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. And
I
10
definitely
points,
keep my concentration.
and 10 points in necrotic damage.
Ouch.
18 total.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And then one of the other creatures comes out of the sarcophagus from the opposite direction. It kind of slithered its way out of the sarcophagus, and you see this thing. It's decaying, but it's got these snakes on the top of its head as it slithers towards.
Much like in the mural we just saw.
Yeah,
Ew.
and it slithers towards Coco. 10. All right. It pulls out a bow since it cannot reach you, and it will fire at you. It's going to take 2 shots. I don't think an 11 hits.
No.
And I don't think a 15 does either, unless it does.
No, just
Okay.
misses.
So it takes 2 shots with a bow, and you see here this creaking of its body as it tries to fire at you and misses.
Well, that'll teach it to try firing a bow from 5 feet away.
All right. And then another creature comes shambling out. These things are pretty fast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. This thing is it moves faster than you've seen a normal zombie move, but it moves up to you, but that's as far as it's able to go. And that's turns. Next up, Garvin.
Garvin's going to just walk away from the one that's on him, knowing that protection from evil and good's still going.
Alright.
So taking an attack of opportunity,
Yeah,
disadvantage.
He's gonna try and miss. Okay.
He's going to walk around Coco. Just trust me and let me do this. I should be able to see Murray and the others from here.
Also, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you kind of turn and face this creature.
Okay. A 7.
Uh-oh.
Now, what is
on.
this for though specifically?
This is for its eyes.
I guess in
glow
the
as it
I guess
looks
in the
at you.
Medusa's turning you to stone, bud.
Is it a charm or
a-
like is there any sort of
Petrifying gaze.
okay? Presuming this is okay.
Do you have anything that saves against that gives advantage towards
I
spells
have a
or
plus
anything like
one. That's what I'm looking. Hold on.
I didn't
Magic can't
prepare
put me to
for
sleep.
rest, though.
Advantage against being charmed, and then we've got the protection from good and evil that's going, or evil and good that's going. So hold on, because that gives fear, charm, and something else.
charmed, frightened, or
Prepared.
possessed by a creature.
Yep. So
We're always prepared.
nope.
Okay, so
Now, question though, Garvin would probably know what type of like creature this might be. Is there any way that he'd like not like be able to avoid looking at this based on like passive perception? Because all he's really trying to do is get Coco out. That's his mindset, not the fight. He's just moving around to the backside of Coco and is trying to look towards the others.
you can.
If not, that's fine. I'm just asking.
Give
'Cause
me
this,
give me a history check,
okay.
and then I'll have you do one other roll to see if you manage to actually.
So a 10 on a
Okay.
history check.
You've heard of these creatures, but you don't know enough about them of how to potentially defend yourself against them. You've just heard the name Medusa before. Yeah, the ten's not a great roll, unfortunately.
Okay.
And I can't see you, so I can't help you.
Yeah. So basically all he's doing is walking to Coco and then looking to the others was the game plan. And if he couldn't see the others, he would have to push past Coco. That was really that was his movement. So if you think he would have looked at this creature in that process,
considering where you are in relation to it, you would have been seen right as you're walking up that direction. Then yes.
so I would have grabbed Coco's hand. I would have like looked right at it, and I'm holding Coco's hand, and I turned paralyzed.
Yeah, so where you are, you're currently petrified, but you're in that spot, so you're still blocking for Coco. So yeah, that failing by more than a lot.
No worries.
Okay, so you
Garvin just turned into a statue.
yeah. So he turned and he went past you and went to kind of position himself between you and the creatures, and he just happened to glance up and immediately just
Is
stone.
he a statue?
He is
So he's
petrified.
stone.
Yeah,
Am I stunned, petrified, or stone?
You are stone because it happens instantly.
Okay.
So Adrian, you kind of watched your brother walk around, go to defend Coco.
Yeah,
and
I'm already scrolling down. Don't worry.
immediately
This
freeze in
spell
place.
just became a lot bigger.
Scrolling down 5, 6. Here we go.
Actually, you didn't see it because you're actually behind. You've only heard the commotion. You're behind the wall, so you haven't actually seen anything yet.
Yeah, Sahiri's the
Yeah.
only one that might have a line of sight. Oh, actually, not even.
She's got dark vision. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. So, but Adrian, you're up.
Okay. So Murray's a little spider on my shoulder. So hold
Yep.
on, let me try.
I go where you go, buddy.
Let me try to grab both of these little minis here. No, I can't.
I'll move my guy
I'm
with
gonna
you.
move
Don't worry
me
about it.
first. So I get to here, and
Yeah.
I can see my brother as a statue, which
Yep.
only adjusts the spell level of this game plan. I'm going to careful spell a 6th level storm sphere in the middle of that room.
Okay.
How much does this cost me? 1 sorcery, bruh.
Yeah, for careful
Yeah,
spell.
careful.
Like Christmas.
Sorcerers, man.
Yeah, so 20-foot sphere covers the whole central portion of that room and into the little hallways of the side rooms where there's more fuckery waiting.
Yeah, that's pretty good size.
Yep. I will roll my d20 though to see if other bullshit.
Yes, you will.
happens. No.
Okay.
No bullshit.
Okay.
So instead, I just
Like,
need
fuck.
a
So it's on their
yeah.
it's on their turn.
No.
Or...
So right now they have to succeed on a strength saving throw, DC 17.
Okay. So when it ends its turn there. Okay. All right. So strength saving throw. For that one, which I'm apparently only rolling to myself, so you guys can't see. I've got to fix that.
Dun, 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 dun. Whoa,
That
frick,
one
the skunk
saved.
just got really mad.
And
Wait, what was the number?
21.
Okay. Never mind.
Why did that? Reroll that.
I don't know, but those are also checks, not saves.
Because it doesn't have a save, so it automatically just
Oh,
rolls
okay.
based on what it is.
The other two aren't showing up.
That's really bizarre. Okay. That one, ignore that 20. It was an 8. So,
Okay.
and then I think there's 3 of them. Okay. And then a 15. So
one success.
yeah, just the one succeeded. The other 2 failed.
Okie dokie. Well, the 2 that failed are gonna take 4d6 bludgeoning. 9.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was the lightning damage. It's 2d6. I apologize. It doesn't have a button for the initial impact. So it's actually 10 damage. Okay.
All right. Well, that's
You don't hate that.
so we'll add 1 more extra damage D to that. Okay, got it.
Okay. It only takes 4d6 with a level 6 spell. All right. Well, as a bonus action, we're gonna zap the ever-loving hell out of one of these things. Attack roll for it.
Which one are you attacking?
Probably B. It's the one that I have a better line of sight at.
Okay.
To be able to like know that it's there. It's inside the bubble, so I think I get advantage on the roll. So hold on.
It's gonna hit either way. Oh,
That
but-
one probably wouldn't have.
So
So the 19 to hit
which one were you hitting?
B.
The blue or the?
The
They're
blue.
both okay because they're both B. You actually look at the names on them.
Yeah, I just noticed that after I said B.
All right. So yeah, 19 absolutely hits.
Okay, now we roll 4d6. At 12 damage.
Okay,
So 10 damage from the sphere itself.
and it does
12
look
damage
like
from the
all
lightning
the
bolt.
damage goes through.
Cool. That's it.
Okay. So that was Adrian. Next up is Sahiri. So
Okay, well-
at the start of your turn, you're within 30 feet. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. That does not go well. That's an 8.
Wait. Yeah, there's no helping that. Sorry.
It's okay.
So you guys see Sahiri instantly turn to stone.
So is it looking at the creature or looking at the creature's eyes? Like coming
Well,
into the gates.
it's technically when you see the creature's eyes within 30 feet.
So is it looking this way or was it be looking at Garvin?
You know what? You're right. I will say in this situation, it was looking at you for this turn. So never mind on that one. We're going to retcon that save a little bit. So you're actually
Okay.
free to move. So that's a good point. Now, keep in mind, this room is all difficult terrain. I don't think she'll be affected by the
No, it's
damage
not.
with careful.
I mean, it's... Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to make it so difficult to read for her, that's...
So I can only make it 15 feet, is what you're telling me.
Well, you can make
Don't
it.
go in the bubble.
Yeah, you can move up to there before it becomes difficult terrain. So
which is 15 feet. So yeah.
uh,
Okay.
So you still have a little bit of movement left. So you got 15 feet of full movement. It's now difficult terrain
Okay.
for any further.
So you can go
So-
10 feet
Is that an
or
acceptable?
5.
That's fine.
Okay.
So that 5 foot of movement is 10 feet. So that should, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I would like very much to pull out my holy symbol and attempt to turn some undead
Okay. All right. And
because they
that's-
seem undead to me. I would imagine.
All right. Well, the bigger guys seemed, and it's wisdom save.
DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. These guys actually have advantage.
I'm gonna miss that 6th level.
Well,
slot
that's
finger.
rude.
But that one fails.
I blew my 6 turning us into farts.
God, that one failed. And
Yours got us here in 6 minutes.
Excuse me.
Mine too.
okay, so the 2 zombies both failed,
Okay.
but the Medusa creature did not fail. It succeeded.
Where is the Medusa creature? Oh, I can't see it.
Okay.
no, wait, the
It's-
blue one is
Yeah,
the
the blue
Medusa
one's right
creature.
ahead of you.
So my destroy undead is CR2.
That's not going to destroy them.
I didn't think it would, but they're turned. So they
Yes.
need to go very much away from me.
They will on their turn. They'll have to move.
Terrain. Stay.
So that is my action.
But you do see Garvin is basically a stone statue standing in front of
I understand that, but I can't fix that this round.
Okay.
Because I
Does
don't
she
have that as a
know what
bonus
the
action.
creature was that did it? Like,
She would have seen that. Well, she would have saw the eyes glow. Like you could see the glow of the eyes staring your direction. So they're not, while they're not looking at her, she could see them.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't even seen that. You just saw him turn to stone. You can give me an intelligence check if you want to see a history check. If you want to see if you know.
History?
Yeah, if you could figure out what you saw happen.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you've heard of Medusas and the fact that if you look in their eyes, they can instantly turn you to stone.
Okay. So blanket statement, don't look in the eyes.
So, but the 19, you
Stopping.
also know that if you have a fully reflective surface, you could repeat that back at them.
You mean like my shiny armor?
No, your armor's not that shiny. Your
want
armor's
it to
actually
be, though.
dark.
I know.
And matte.
Anyway, but I can cast spiritual weapon
You went for the matte finish.
because that's a
Yes.
bonus action.
Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna do that. That's not going to hit with a 10.
No, a 10 will miss.
Where
assuming
does
that-
it summon?
But
Okay.
We're just gonna put it there so we have an idea.
right next to the Medusa. Now, can I keep my eyes downcast? Is that
Yeah, it's
knowing
not
what I
looking at-
know?
it's not looking at your direction right
Okay.
now. So,
great? That's it.
all right. Next up. How did
Can the rest of us have downcast our eyes when Sahiri said something?
Yeah, like as a
If she says
reaction.
it, if she says it out loud, she can kind of warn you.
so yeah.
Yeah,
You did. I
Welcome
said
to
it
the
out loud
bubble,
before I cast
fucking
spiritual
snake.
weapon.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of eyes.
yeah, she
Alright.
did. She said it.
Okay, I missed that.
Welcome
All right.
to the pain bubble, snake monster.
So this creature again, you see another one of those Medusa creatures come out. Coco, it's going to take 2 shots at you again with a longbow. That's a 24.
No, thank you.
24.
Oh, you know what? That misses. All right, do your worst.
It does 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And another 7 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then it takes a second shot. That's a 20 to hit.
20 also.
So 6
Just-
more
just
points of
say no.
piercing and 8 more points of poison damage.
Owie.
Murray.
Random
item.
question. Storm Sphere is lightning, right?
A 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs into existence
Air.
centered on what used to be.
Oh, and that one has to make a. Oh, hold on, I got to do a saving throw for that one
Okay.
that just moved into the sphere.
Because I got a spell, but it requires elements, but I don't think an
It
air
fails, so
elemental
it'll
might
take the damage.
2 d6s of damage. 11.
Okay, it takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Got it. Okay. All right, Murray.
be. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so spiders technically can't close their eyes. So Spider Murray turns around, leaps off of Adrian, and then re-Murray's midair facing away from the Medusa.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. I'm right there. And then I'm basically going to point my eyes at the ground and like a crazy NFL offensive tackle, open my arms and charge and grapple the first fucker that I hit.
Okay. So you're doing it mostly blindly. You're doing a grapple.
And
you
I
said?
also don't have dark vision. Yeah, I'm trying to tackle and grapple basically and like hold down if I can. But like yeah, basically grapple.
Okay. Give me a grapple check, but it's gonna be disadvantaged because you're doing it sightless.
Yeah. So let's see. Grapple is just a strength check. So disadvantage.
Versus it's stronger if it's 2.
So strength is a +4, which ain't terrible. Disadvantage 18.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to run into this creature. You hear a hiss, and you can see that you've grabbed. It's got a snake underbody. But you have managed to grab it.
Okay, so hang on. I used Okay, so I have 40 movement. Okay, so I've got the Medusa grappled.
Yep.
All right. Here's the thing. I don't see those stairs because dark vision, and I'm not looking. I'm gonna keep pushing.
You can't because it's difficult terrain in this room. So you've moved your movement.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't dash. I ran, and mobile only means dash doesn't mean. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm tanking a Medusa with my love. Cool. That's my turn. I'm like, shoot it.
All right, Coco.
Okay.
So you have a light grip on your hand from Garvin as he tried to kind of move around you, but you can definitely.
Am I stuck?
No, you're not stuck. You can feel that as he's moved around you and turned to stone.
Okay.
just don't break his fingers.
Can I tell that it's because the Medusa looked at him?
You got told that by Sahiri once she realized.
Oh,
what
I
was
did.
going
Okay,
on.
I wasn't sure if the go ahead captured that. Okay. In which case, Coco's going to give Garvin's hand a little pat, and then there's another thing in her way, isn't there? Crap. Okay. Coco doesn't like having this other guy at our backs. So she's gonna go back to our original greater zombie and attempt to deal with it. Basically go in and stab it and then duck back out.
So you're gonna disengage from the one that's next to you, go over to the original one, hit it. Okay.
Yeah, and then so go in there, stab, even though she doesn't have anybody, and there's nothing that's going to give her sneak attack, unfortunately, there, and then come back, but sort of over here where she won't be directly in.
Okay.
They can get to her, but she won't be going directly back into their threat zone. So let's go ahead and do a stabby.
Roguing so hard right now.
Well, it's a run the risk of getting turned to stone and
Yeah.
not helping.
Oh, yeah,
Plus
no, it's not.
plus having this guy coming in at our back, and she doesn't like that, and that's where she can be the most useful at this exact moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. All right, so that's 11 piercing and 5 fire damage.
Fire damage. Okay.
Every little bit helps.
Yep, and it does look like it took all of it. So,
Yeah.
all right, and you moved back, so you're kind of in between things. Okay, so that's everything. All right. Well, it's still going to move up to come to attack you.
Yes,
but
that's
it
fine.
does need to make a saving throw at the end of its turn. Okay, never mind. All right, so it's going to take 2 slam attacks on you.
Oh, I hate those.
14 misses and 26 does not.
Oh no, that totally doesn't hit. What are you talking about?
So, minimum damage 5 points of damage, bludgeoning, and then max damage 12 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
That's. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
Okay.
And now it's going to make a saving throw versus the storm sphere damage, and it fails.
Ha ha
Yay!
ha ha ha. 9.
9 points of damage. All right. Next up, the other Medusa's up. The one that's grappled by Murray.
Accept my love.
All right, so it drops its bow and it pulls out a short sword. So it's going to take 2 short sword attacks at disadvantage because it's grappled.
Yeah.
17?
Balls.
No. I'm burning my reaction.
Okay.
Subtract a d4.
16.
Yes.
Damn it.
Still.
It's worth a shot.
AC 15.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage from that one.
I tried.
It takes a second attack with its short sword and hits with a 17. That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. And then its snake hair is going to try and bite you.
Rude.
Oh, that's just rude, man. That's rude.
That's a
Okay,
22
I'm
to
making
hit.
her day real bad.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 6 piercing damage. And
Yeah, and how much poison?
14 points of poison damage.
So 20 even. Wow, that's not bad. Am I suffering from the poison? Do I have to make a
There
save
is
for
no
poison
save on
condition?
poison. Nope,
Oh.
it's just poison damage.
Okay, cool.
And then it needs to make a saving throw versus the storm sphere and fails.
Okay.
Good
squeeze
lord,
like a
this
mother.
storm sphere is racking up damage.
4 points damage. Okay.
4.
And then
And it's every time they end their turn in the sphere, right?
yep. All right. Well, this guy's gonna move to here and attack again, Coco, because you're the easiest to see.
Yeah.
2 slam attacks.
Oh god.
17,
17 will hit. Yep.
and the other one's a miss.
Okay.
So 8 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic. Do you get a
Hey, Coco's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Garvin is still stone at the
Yeah,
moment.
one more hit and Coco's going down. Man, these things just pummel her into the dirt every time.
Adrian.
Yeah. Alrighty. So we're gonna step forward. Can I reasonably kind of squeeze my there's a little chunk of the wall that looks like it's missing here? Can I squeeze myself into that little corner of the wall?
That's
for
like a
angling
foot. That's
purposes?
really not that much space.
That's fine. Because from there, a 30-foot cone hits all of them, correct?
Yeah. 30-foot one, two. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll hit that one. Hit the far one. Hit the three closest ones. 2 closest ones. Yeah. Yeah, you can haul them with that.
Perfect. So we're gonna first or second level Rhymes Binding Ice. We're gonna careful that so that
Okay.
we don't kill the brother.
Okay.
So that one is a new one, so I'm gonna have to read it real quick. Burst of cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d8 cold damage and are hindered by ice formations for 1 minute or until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice. A creature hindered by ice has its speed reduced to 0. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't hindered.
Okay, so we're gonna do con saves here.
Does the fact that they're in a storm sphere benefit me at all in this situation? Okay.
Let me make sure there's no concentrations in the game. All right, so zombie A fails. Medusa fails. Second zombie fails. Final Medusa. I think 16 is too low. All of them fail then. Okay, they all fail.
17. Cool. So they're all gonna take 7 points of cold damage, and they can't. It doesn't. By the way it's worded, it doesn't seem like they can get themselves out. It seems like another one has to.
Until it or another creature within reach.
Oh, it does say it
Yeah.
or I must.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that word. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So enjoy living in the storm sphere for another turn.
All right, give me the damage.
Also, I did. That was the 7 ice damage.
Oh, wait, I didn't get it. Weird.
Oh, well, I rolled a 7.
Okay, so 7.
If I didn't roll it, it would have been a bigger number.
7. Got it. All right, so they are all 0 movement speed.
Or they have to use an action, and even then it's difficult terrain where they are.
Yep.
And for my bonus action, we're gonna find out how lightning interacts with someone grappling the target.
Okay. I think you still get no, you don't get you get advantage on the attack because it's just a
Because it's inside the sphere.
well, it's also because it's grappled, but yeah, you can go ahead and do your attack on it.
22.
Absolutely hits.
Okay.
So your streak of lightning shoots from the storm sphere and goes
10 damage.
and hits for 10 points of damage. Okay. All right. And that's it.
Yep.
All
I'm
right,
chilling.
Sahiri,
Pun.
give me an intelligence check. Or give me another history check at advantage since you knew
History check. Okay.
at advantage because of your knowledge with what you rolled.
A 17.
Okay. You know that petrification can be cleared with greater restoration.
Yeah, that was. I was going to ask, can I get to Garvin, touch him?
Yes, because
Murray's grappling one.
yeah, you could
That's-
move
I-
through.
Logistically was not sure because
You could
of where everything
you
is.
could get between Murray and touch, but you'd have to move back because you'd be occupying somebody else's space.
Which is taking an attack of opportunity,
or
but
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, you could move to take a top opportunity, but move through Murray and Garvin's spaces.
yeah. Well, I don't need to move through Garvin's space. I want to touch Garvin's space.
Yes, but to find a space to
Gee.
be able to sit, you'd have
Couldn't
to
he move up and around them for 15? Right
because
here?
it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That's 30.
But that's 30 feet.
5, 10. Oh no, yeah, you're right. 5, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you could move.
Yeah, I can't brain that right now. It's been a long ass
So
week.
you'd,
So
you'd basically move. You'd basically move above the Medusas that's grappled.
okay. Fine. Cool. Gonna do that. Go up. Cast greater restoration on Garvin.
Okay, so Garvin, your body, the stiffness starts wearing away as you feel you've regained control and you're able to breathe again.
And my spiritual weapon's going to attack
Okay,
Probably kind of
with a 26.
absolutely hits.
Sadly, that's only going to do 7 points of damage, but
7 points of force damage, though. But yes, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Next up. Well, it can't move anyway. And it sees a new target right up there, so it's gonna fire at Sahiri. Probably miss, but we're gonna try anyway. 2 longbow shots. That's a big nope. And 18 is also a big nope. Okay. All right, Murray.
Okay.
So you also
I'm
you notice this
basic-
thing is now
yeah.
cold as it's covered in frost.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any effect on you. I'm just for your
Sorry.
visual.
Yeah.
You see this thing.
I'm
is
not
just,
gonna take the. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the chance. This thing is gonna hurt me a lot. So I'm gonna Hulk out. I'm gonna use my Myconid form. Hulk out, giant friggin' mushroom. I need the HP. So that gives me. I mean, that's my wild shape. That cost me my action, but I get 44. 44 temp HP, and I need it. 44. All right. Let's see. We're standing in the middle of a bunch of ouchy stuff. Sahira's behind. Now I'm just squeezing and lifting as hard as I can, just trying to keep this bitch still.
what was that a bonus action that did that?
The hulking, that's an action. I have to use my
Okay,
wild
I
shape
gotcha.
to
I gotcha.
hulk out. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm not Circle of the Moon, so yeah, I
Gotcha.
use my action, and I'm just kind of like holding on for dear life, refusing to let go of the
Okay,
grapple.
not a problem. All
Because
right.
I'm blind, basically. So
Yep, no problem. Go.
I'm just saying, shoot it.
Okay. Well, it. Which of these two zombies was the one that she originally tangled with? Is it A or B? It's A. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna move in and attempt to stab it again. That probably won't hit.
A 12 will miss.
That was a very sad roll. All right. And then she's gonna bonus action disengage from the other zombie, and try to get herself to move sort of that way, and hope that most of them don't come after her. Like maybe this way, so she can keep an eye on the proceedings still.
They can't.
Sorry,
They're
Not
stuck,
yet.
They're stuck in
Yeah.
frost.
Oh, that's
They-
right.
They can't move.
all of them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good then. In which case, yes, that's even better. That's even better. I'll give her a minute to catch her breath, and then go back in. Subsequent. If they're stuck in frost, did that give me advantage?
No, they're not incapacitated or restrained. Their movement is 0.
Okay.
They are hindered by frost. It's like around their feet, basically.
Alrighty. Just checking.
Well, that guy can't see anything. He can't, and he realizes he can't move. They're actually more intelligent than they look. He actually is going to smash the ice out from his feet. But that
Ooh.
is his turn.
Good stuff.
The next one is on Murray because
Yep.
What about my turn?
you're after the next couple. It's not
Okay.
Murray's turn. The Medusa that's being grappled by Murray is going to still attack 2 short swords, but these are at
I
disadvantage.
call her sassy.
That's a miss. And that's a miss.
AC of 15, baby. Rawr.
And that's a miss. Okay. And then Zombie
Oh wow, even the hair. Wow, man.
will
This
be
is rude.
on Murray as well. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
I don't know why that didn't pop up, but it was
5?
that's weird. So it did 5 necrotic damage, but it didn't roll
Yeah.
the damage for the bludgeoning. 5 points of bludgeoning as well. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
It's being fun.
And then its second attack
Stop.
for another 20
Yeah.
for another minimum 5 points of damage, and then 7 points of necrotic.
All right. 12. Boom.
All right, Garvin.
It's obvious Sahiri just ran in here and saved me from this.
Yep.
I'm not really paying much attention to whatever the creature is. I'm not trying to look at it. I don't know how it works, but I just don't want anything to do with it. I'm gonna grab Sahiri's arm and just tell her to trust me, and I'm gonna look back to Coco, and I'm going to vortex warp her and I right next to Coco.
Okay.
Good lord.
Uh-oh. I think I just broke Sahiri's
I snagged
token.
her.
Oh, no, there we go. All right. Okay, so Sahiri, you find yourself sitting right next to Coco in this room. And that anything else, or is that it?
No, that's Garvin's turn.
Okay. All right, Adrian. You saw
Room's clear.
You saw Sahiri and Garvin vanish.
Yeah, but Murray's still in the line of fire.
Well, yes,
He's a giant
you had-
mushroom.
Don't care. We're gonna twin a catapult at the two Medusas.
And that's dexterity, correct?
Uh-huh.
Um,
I believe so. Yeah, dexterity saving throws.
I'm trying to think of how to do this. Are you risking looking at them?
Can you look at their feet?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking like here
Okay.
on them, right?
All
Like,
right. So dex saves, which they don't take at disadvantage. So, but I think a 16 still misses.
Still fails.
Even grappled, it doesn't have disadvantage? Ah, dude.
Didn't matter. They failed on both. Both of them failed. So
That's
yeah,
that's right.
Take
it. Pew, pew.
17 and 15. 17 to the closer one.
okay.
And then bonus action. Doing the zaps. Which is ranged spell attack.
At advantage because they're grappled.
15, and because it's in the sphere.
Yep.
So a 23 to hit
Absolutely.
for 22 more lightning damage to the one that Murray's grappling.
All right. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Some of the snakes have kind of gone limp on its head as it's taken quite a bit of damage. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Sahiri. You find yourself right next to Coco in this room that's adjacent to the center area. You see, from where you're standing, you can see one of the zombies and a little bit of one of the Medusas.
Well, then we're gonna start with my spiritual weapon attacking because it's there. I'm there.
Okay.
An 11's probably not gonna
I know,
hit.
11 will miss. You have advantage on it
Oh,
because it's grappled by Murray still.
okay. 19.
19 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 points of damage.
7 more points of force damage. Okay. As your spiritual weapon smacks into it and just does this residual force damage to it.
Yeah, and we have the zombie right here. Yes.
Yeah, there's one right in front of you.
All right,
Well, a
I'm
little bit
going
in front
to
of you.
guiding bolt at 3rd level. That
Okay.
anyway. That zombie.
Also,
14?
everything has taken damage for Toll the Dead.
A 14 misses.
Boogers.
All
Right.
right. Okay. Well, they only see one target, so the other Medusa's it can't move, and it's just gonna fire its bow at Murray.
And it's turned into
You-
bubble.
Yep. 24 and a 20
Jesus Christ.
Hey man, it is what it is.
for 3 piercing and 3 piercing, 3 poison damage on the first one,
Okay.
and then 10 piercing and 7 poison on the second one.
So 17 plus 6, 20. So it'll be 26 minus 3, 23 total.
And then strength saving
Oh, man.
throw.
I am
18?
no longer.
Why
I am
is
no
this
longer
rolling
super
twice?
mushroom.
Why is that rolling it like that?
Fuck.
I don't know what it was. It was not a 3. It was an 18 on that roll. Is that save versus your storm sphere?
Yeah, which one was it?
The back one.
Let's
the one that
let's go
fires
ahead
one.
and subtract it. Let's go ahead and subtract a d4 from that.
So it makes it a 15.
Yep, he fails, so he's gonna take damage.
Okay.
We don't like things succeeding in this house. 3.
Okay. 3 points of
So
damage.
rude.
All right, Murray.
Crowd control, baby.
Fuck.
Just get out.
Actually, I'm going to do better. All right. Here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting. I am going to break my grapple on the Medusa. I'm going to let go. I am going to, from the storm sphere, I am going to conjure an air elemental.
Ooh.
So now there's an air elemental. Boosh. Because I need an
Inside
element
of the
from
storm
which to pull the elemental. I now have a CR5 air elemental that appears. And is
And a storm sphere.
immune to petrify.
And it's large, correct?
It is a large elemental, and it is friendly to all of us homies. And it has its own initiative, which I gotta roll.
They're see-through, right?
This is kind of a desperation thing.
A funneling
so,
cloud
alright.
of whirling air
Yep.
Yeah, see-through.
with a vague
I
semblance of a
am-
face.
All right, so Dex is a +5, so I'm going to roll initiative for the air elemental now. This +5, so it has a 20,
20.
Initiative.
Okay. So it'll insert back
Um,
into the initiative at that point.
Yep. All right, so it's there, and I am fuck, man. I need a heal really fucking bad. I can heal myself, but not in here. I can't see shit. I am going to
Get out.
still looking at the ground. I can kind of tell where the light is. I am going to bolt like a motherfucker for the door. I'm going to take up attacks, but I need to get out.
Yeah, it's gonna
5,
take
10,
you dropped
15.
your grapple, right? That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I let go of the Medusa. I'm not bringing that bitch with me. No.
Okay, so it's gonna take swing at you with its short sword
Yeah.
and miss, and then
Thank
the
God.
Zombo is going to try and slam at you and miss.
Thank God.
I missed
All
on
right.
both.
So I got a giant friggin' air elemental in there. What do I have as
There's a
a
lot of
bonus action?
weather
I don't
effects
have-
going on. I feel like Dad's
I
helping.
don't have healing word. Fuck. Okay.
You wouldn't be able to do it
Um,
anyways because you just cast up Conjure Elemental.
Yeah. Bonus action, literally nothing. Actually, you know what? I can do something. Hidden step. I'm invisible until my next turn.
Okay.
Because
All right.
fuck me, this is bad.
It's a 30-foot. It's a 30-foot misty step too.
Yep.
Pretty sure.
Is it? Either way.
I think so.
All right. He can look at that while he's but next up's Coco anyway.
Oh, hidden step? No, I just turn invisible.
Yeah, I think it's just invisibility.
Yeah, it's a Furbolg ability.
All right, Coco, you
Ladder.
you see Sahiri and Garvin appeared next to you in the room.
Okay. Sure,
Garvin just
why
gives you
not?
a nod.
Business as usual. People are just appearing and disappearing.
Exactly. How is our friend Zombie A looking any the worse for wear at this point, or?
I mean, none of them are looking great except for the other two, the other zombie, and then the other Medusa are looking okay.
Okay.
This guy's looking pretty bad. The other one that was grappled was looking pretty bad.
But she's dead.
Not yet.
Promise. I promise she's dead.
All right. On the other
I-
hand, I think pragmatism is going to have to win the day here, and so Coco's going to use her ring of spell storing to cast. Can you cast Healing Word on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna do that
Okay, that's a bonus action.
with the ring of spell storing.
It's you. I believe it uses
Yeah,
using
it
an
uses the
action.
same action.
No, it uses an
Oh.
action to remove. I mean, to release the spell. So it doesn't matter
Yeah.
the spell's speed. It matters that the fact that the action is. So no, it would be
Okay.
an action to do that.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
what. So
stop stocking counterspelling.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't quite work. Unfortunately with the but yes. So she's gonna cast Healing Word, and I don't remember how
It's
that works.
a D4 plus the spellcasting modifier of the person who cast it.
Yeah, which in this case is Sahiri.
So
So
it's
Plus
Which
5.
is mad.
okay. There you go.
so a D4. Ooh, yay!
First
Max.
level, or was it a higher level?
No, it's just first level that she's got stored. She's got 2 first level. They're mostly to resurrect fallen friends, but right now Coco had 17 hit points. So
So you get 9
It's a good
hit
thing to
points
do.
back. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
no, that's it. She's staying put where she
Okay.
is.
All right. Murray, your elemental is up.
All right, so it has a recharge ability, so I'm gonna roll the recharge off of the bat just to see if I get it.
Usually it has it
Do I
off
start
the bat.
with it?
You start with it, yeah. It's a recharge.
Okay.
Yep.
Once you
Cool.
use it, you'll have to recharge.
So, and I get my multi attack on top of the whirlwind or the
Not-
whirlwind.
No,
but-
it's usually
okay,
since
so-
it's an action.
All right, cool. So I am going to the elemental is going to move down and engulf the greater zombie and the Medusa. It's going to land in its spot. I can't actually move the elemental.
Oh, I could fix that. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm going to use my whirlwind attack. They both have to make a DC 13 strength throw. 3d8 plus 2.
That was the zombie. That was- they both make it.
They both make it. All right, so they take half of 15 damage, which would
7.
be 14. So 7. They take 7 bludgeoning damage and are not thrown. But yeah, they're still engulfed in the air elemental.
They wouldn't have been thrown anyway. They're stuck to the ground.
Yep, they can't. They have 0 movement speed.
So bludgeoning, flank 20 feet. Blah blah blah.
Well,
If the
no,
thrown
their
target
feet are
strikes
so
a
cold that they can't move. Is basically how it is. They're not actually stuck to the ground. That'd be restrained. They just cannot move. Like physically, their body is like rigid.
Case
Yeah,
device.
they're
They could
frozen
have
to the
still
ground.
they still could have been knocked back, but they would have been stuck wherever they get moved back to.
Cool. Yeah, that's the air elemental. The elemental is ooh, you know what? Actually, I think because you can't ooh, yeah, any attacks for the elemental would actually hit the elemental, but you know what? I think yeah, the elemental is going to lock these 2 guys down
Okay.
and stay put. He'll stay there engulfing them.
All right. Well, he can't move. Oh, he can. That's right. So he's going to turn
That
and come back in this way.
Yep.
And he's going to come in and again hit Coco because that's the first thing they see. All right.
Okay.
2 slam attacks.
Still inside the sphere, though.
A 26 on the first one and a 22 on the second.
Okay, well, that was a waste of a healing spell.
So 9
But
9 pierce or 9 bludgeoning and 11 necrotic on the first attack.
Okay. There's no way
also,
they
Sahiri
can't.
does her best work when you're unconscious.
Yeah,
So,
This
you
is-
know.
Thank goodness.
7 bludgeoning and oh god 12.
Okay, we're done. You're done.
Okay,
You're already
so
done.
You're unconscious. Okay.
Night night.
Yeah.
It's all
Bye.
it's all one attack, so it's not like it gives you a death save on that. It's all part of one attack. So, all right, Coco's unconscious.
Small mercies, I guess.
The other Medusa is up, and actually, we're gonna do both the Medusa and the zombie at the same time that are stuck inside of the elemental. They're not technically grappled, so they don't have disadvantage on the attacks against it, right?
I mean, they're inside the elemental.
So it'll just be normal attacks. I don't think that gives them any disadvantage or anything. So it's going to
You
try and
gave us
attack.
disadvantage to attack the toads when we're inside them.
Yeah, that's a little different. Your bodies are constricted by the stomachs. This is just in the wind inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just got to swing and they hit the elemental.
Yeah,
basically,
so it's going to take 2 short sword attacks.
They're literally swinging in the wind.
They have damage resistance though. from
Yeah.
non-magical
Yes, they
weapons.
do.
A 19,
Yeah, I got the stat block up.
24 and a crit.
Yep. Well, the AC for the air elemental is 15. So.
Okay, so the first one's going to hit a normal attack. So that's a
Okay.
7 points of piercing. And then the second second attack is 9 points of piercing damage.
Is this magical or non-magical?
Non-magical for that.
Non-magical, so 7 and 9.
Yeah. And then it's going to try and bite the air with it misses with its snake hair.
Okay.
The
So
other
7 and 9.
one is the zombie is going to try and smash it with its hands. Misses with the first. 25 with the second. All right, so this one will split up. It's gonna be 7 points of bludgeoning, so you can have
Yep.
that, and
7 is
then
3.
8 points of necrotic unless it's immune.
It is not immune to necrotic. It is immune to poison. And no, it takes the necrotic. How much necrotic, sorry?
8.
8, so 16. So that's 19 total damage off of 90 HP. Okay.
Okay, Garvin, you're up.
Okay, Coco just went down.
Yep. And there's
Okay,
this
but
other
Sahiri's
zombie that's
next
gotten in there. Yeah.
All right. Garvin's going to move in behind, blocking the path.
Yeah, and it's not
like
looking good.
Sahiri-
This one does look like it's taking quite a bit of a beating.
Yeah, and he knows Sahiri's going to take care of Coco.
Oh, also, Justin, when that one ended its turn, it's still inside the bowl. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay. Real quick, we'll do that. I didn't do it on any of them actually. So, 16.
Wait, it's 20-foot radius? Hold on, I might be wrong. Okay, so that one's safe.
Okay, so the other 2 failed though. The ones that were inside the elemental, they both failed.
Okay.
So you just
so
roll your damage for them.
7 to both. Why not?
Okay. And Garvin, you're doing a shock and grasp, which
And
definitely
yeah,
hits with a
I'm gonna-
27.
I'm going to shock and grasp the zombies. I get behind it.
All right, it takes all of that. It's still standing,
Okay.
however.
It's still standing, huh?
Jeez.
Um,
Yeah, that'd be 40. No, he's a 4.
I think Garvin's just going to hold there then.
Okay.
Well, the shock and grasp hit, right?
Yeah, it absolutely hit.
Am I blocking the entryway sufficiently from here, or do I need to step like out here?
No, you're good. It can't, nothing get through there.
Okay.
All right, Adrian.
Yeah, don't fix what ain't broke, right? So we're gonna twin another catapult at the two Medusas.
And that cut deck save. Okay. That one fails, and that one both fail. Good lord.
Okay. So we'll just do one. Oh, that's the wrong level. That explains why that was so big. 20 damage.
Okay, so
Still really good.
yeah, that one
Yeah.
dies, and that one is still up. All right, so with that, this one collapses to the ground.
Hmm.
Aw,
flippin'
the air elemental
time.
just lost a friend.
All right,
Aw.
Okay, just let me switch targets.
anything else?
Bonus action. I forgot about that. Yes. The 25 or a 29 to hit
yeah,
the
yeah.
this guy.
Which one are you hitting? The Medusa or the zombie?
This guy. The Medusa.
Okay.
Murray's.
Yeah, you
thing
can't
wants
say
friends.
this guy because I'm not actually looking at that screen at the moment.
True, I apologize.
This guy.
14 lightning damage.
Okay, 14 lightning damage. All right.
That's
And-
all.
Okay. All right, Sahiri.
Okay. So we are going to level 4 Cure Wounds Coco.
Nice.
Yay.
Max healing.
So yes,
Yay.
A lot.
37 points. Yeah, 37 points of healing. Sorry, I'm switching between 400 different screens. My
Yay.
spiritual weapon can move up and attack. Yes.
Yes, it can reach.
Okay. So it gonna do that. $20 to hit.
A 20 will hit.
6 points of damage.
6 points of force damage. All right, it's still standing.
Okay, well at least now Coco can be standing.
Yes, Coco is definitely awake. All right. Well, this
Hey, Elton John in my
Medusa.
head. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Oops.
It's going to fire at Adrin because it's
Rude.
so 2
Okay.
longbow shots. No. 18.
Yeah, that's a solid hit on an 11 AC.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed on the last one. All right. So
Yeah, I know.
4 and 10. So you take it's 14 unless you have resistance to poison, which I don't think you do. I could be wrong.
No.
Okay. So you take 14 points of damage. So you need to make a con save for me, please. Which is you need to make a 10. So. Okay.
Have a +9.
Yeah. All right. Murray.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
So
Hold on
oh,
one
yeah.
second. It fails its
Yeah.
saving throw.
Rip.
Damage. 9.
Okay. I think I know why this thing's doing this. Hold on a second. Extensions. Turn off beyond 20. There we go. All right, that should fix it. All right. Yeah, Murray.
Okay. So I'm mumbling to myself a nice Elton John ditty from back home. It's great. And so as I see my hands materialize, 4th level cure wounds. Okay. So cure wounds. Cast 48 plus 5. Go, baby. Got 14. It's better than nothing, I guess.
Okay. Anything else?
Heal. Okay, so, yeah. Still difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
Or is difficult terrain
inside
like
the? It's
inside?
it's within a little bit of the room itself. So it's like
We're chilling if you need to hang
the
back.
entire hallway
so
is
I'm-
clear, but as soon as you step into the room, it's difficult terrain.
So I'm gonna say, Adrian, is that bitch dead?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm just gonna walk over here. Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
All right, Coco. There's still one
Okay.
sitting right in front of
Over
you.
there. She's gonna shoot you.
You're-
All right, I'm going to
you're
use half my movement to
prone.
get up.
There you go.
Yep.
This
Get
one's
to my
looking
feet.
really, really, really bad, but it's still there.
It's still there, but this time it is flanked by my friend.
If only we did the
So
flanking optional rules.
And so, sorry?
I said if only we did the flanking optional rules. Just go ahead. You're fine.
No, but
You're fine. Just go ahead.
as long as I
I'm
don't
being
whiff,
wise.
as long as I don't whiff, we should be okay. Come on, D&D Beyond, please be nice to me.
Do it.
All right, that'll
Give
do.
into your
Yep, 21 will
anger.
absolutely hit.
All right, let's do it.
Throw all that damage into it.
Angry
Eh.
budgie.
Very angry budgie.
7 plus 8 is 15. What's that sneak?
94. Ooh, that's not
So
bad.
36. I'm not even going to try and roll it because it cannot make a 36, and it drops down dead.
Plop.
Very mad budgie.
So he is
Angie
gone.
Bear.
He gone.
Have you ever heard angry budgie noises? That's what Coco's doing now.
Anything else from the budgie then?
I don't think the budgie can currently do anything else because it's difficult terrain. So
Once you
She'd
get
be
inside
able
the
to-
room, it is, yeah.
she'd be able to get like 10 feet.
You're fine.
So no.
Okay. Elemental.
All right, you know what? This zombie guy is not exactly the big threat. So Eric the Elemental is now going to go up here.
And
And
he'll still take a attack of opportunity.
yeah,
'cause
up
why the
attack.
hell
Oh,
not?
yeah, absolutely.
You're a great and powerful creature, Eric.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 does absolutely hit.
So it'll take 10 points of bludgeoning, and then
Half to
another
5.
so another 10 necrotic. So I guess that makes a total of 15 damage then.
15, and my pen is on the floor. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
But he's able to move up and do whatever he's doing to that thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll for my recharge. I need a 4, 5, or a 6. I recharge my whirlwind. Oh man, does the no? He doesn't. Instead, I'm gonna take 2 slam attacks against this asshole.
Okay.
Slam attack. Boom. Okay, so it is slam plus 8 to hit. I'm gonna roll both. Bam, bam. 17 and 15 plus 8.
Yeah, they
each.
both
I'm
hit,
assuming
absolutely.
those all hit.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll all of the damage. That is 2d8 plus 5, so 4d8 plus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, d8 plus 10, 22 bludgeoning damage. Bam! Bam! And then there's a couple of clouds that go.
All right.
So angry swirling vortex.
Okay.
Actually, it has movement still.
Inside of an angry swirling vortex.
Does it? No, it stays here.
Okay. Well, the other zombie is up. And it's going to take a slam attack.
He needs to use an action to break out of that ice.
Oh,
first.
right. Crap. That's right. I forgot he's that one. Then he's going to do it.
Okay.
And then he's going to move.
Yes, use that action.
That's fine.
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Murray, hi, sweetie.
20. He's still inside the sphere, sir.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is Coco pretty messed up?
Coco's less messed up than she was, thanks to Sahiri. She's at about half, slightly less than half her hit points. So she's looking banged up, but no longer dead. So yay!
Okay. So she's not looking that bad. Then
No.
Garvin's gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts towards the zombie that rushed towards his brother.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
16 and 27.
Both of them hit.
16 total force damage.
Okay. It does look like it all took all of that, but it is still standing.
And that will be Garvin's turn.
Okay. Adrin.
Okie dokie. Let's touch the 3rd level spells. Let's do a 3rd level, careful 3rd level Rhymes Binding Ice to hit the dude in front of me and the thingamabob over there playing with Eric.
Okay. Let's see. So that was a con save.
Constitution saving throw, 17.
That's a 17 on that one.
Ooh.
And
Let's burn a reaction on that guy. Yeah, let's.
okay, I don't even need to roll because if it's a 17 and it roll, so they both
Yeah.
fail then.
Coolio. And that was a 3rd level. So 16.
16, they're both still stuck.
Damage.
All right. Okay.
And this one's stuck again.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, lightning bolt the one in front of me.
Okay.
Who is still inside the sphere. So oof, even with advantage is 16.
You hit.
Okay. For 19.
19 points of damage. Okay. All right. And that's it, you said. Okay. Sahiri.
Okay, so my spiritual weapon was in the other room, right?
It's in the room with you.
It's in the room with me.
Yeah, because it moved in to
Okay.
try and hit the one zombie that you were
Moved in.
attacking. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
It can be moved to. Oh, that's why you can't move it. That's why. Oh, now you can.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it.
Now you
it
can.
won't
I just
let me.
fixed it.
So it can move
20 feet, I
60
believe.
feet.
Is it 60 feet? I thought it was.
No, I'm sorry. That's my. No, it is 20. It is 20.
Which it's just enough going through because it
20
doesn't.
feet.
It's incorporeal, so.
Okay.
So we can get to here.
Okay, cool. Then it's going to do its attacky thing.
Okay.
That's not going to hit with a 12.
Nope, 12 misses. So it
Okay.
goes a swing and the zombie sends to duck underneath the attack.
That's fine. But I can move. Can I get there?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't actually start dealing
Um,
with difficult terrain until the 10 feet within the
Okay.
door.
Which one looks worse?
They both look pretty bad. Yeah, they
Okay,
both look
well,
really
I
bad.
would
so-
I would really very much like the Medusa to not be around anymore.
Okay.
So I would like the Medusa to make me a DC 17 Wisdom save for Toll the Dead. I would like them to fail, but
It does not.
it passes.
That was a 21.
Well, fine. That's it.
Okay. Its turn. It's going to drop its bow and grab its short sword. And it's going to make 2 melee attacks at the elemental. It crits on the first one.
Cute.
So that is 10 points of piercing damage, so 5.
Yep.
And then second attack is only an 11.
So 11. So again, 5. Okay.
No, 11 to hit.
Total of 11 to hit. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind then. Yeah. Okay.
And then it's going to,
So-
and then it misses with the snakes. So, that's it for that one. Okay.
Sweet.
Murray, you're up.
Cool. Man, what does Murray do? That is a question. I got a big bad guy. He's not looking so good, right?
Neither of them are looking good at all.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spell. Let's see. I am going to chill touch Zombie Man. Big bony middle finger right in his face.
No, it's going to be a disadvantage because that's a range attack, not a touch spell.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Just
Disadvantage. Roll. 13.
13 will miss.
Sweet. Okay.
That it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Coco.
All right. Well, Kogo's gonna go and attempt to end the unlife of our other greater zombie friend. She'll, I think, even with difficult terrain, she can get there. If not, she'll bonus action dash.
Yeah, you're going to have to dash
but-
to get in there because you're also moving through your allies, so.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So not a problem. Not a problem. We will bonus action dash and go in there and do a stabbity.
Okay.
Look at that. There are allies around.
Yes, there are.
So exciting. Hello.
I'm an ally.
Don't miss.
Yeah, don't miss.
It's like those guys lining up for like a soccer penalty kick.
Yeah.
Murray's like covering
You
his
hit.
crotch.
Okay.
17 will hit.
17 will hit. Excellent. All right. 8 piercing. 10 fire. That was a disappointing roll. 15.
33. It drops dead
Yay.
because it can't do a 33 con save.
Yeah, high five from Andrew.
All right, so yes, that one's dead.
Excellent. Leaving us only with stupid Medusa thing.
But it's the elemental's turn next.
Oh.
Yay.
Control.
Okay,
all
I mean,
the
I have my
weakest thing.
whirlwind. I kind of want to just like chuck it and see where it goes, but it could be very bad. So I'm just gonna slam attack twice. So this is what, +8 plus attack +8. Okay, I'm gonna roll both. +8, so a 16 and a nat 20 for a 28.
Both of them hit.
Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna do the first one is a crit. I'm gonna do the crit first because I feel like that's gonna suck. 2d8, so 4d8 plus 5. Blah blah blah
Be
blah.
48 plus 10, wouldn't it? Because it's +5 for each.
No, this is the crit. It's double damage.
Oh, I didn't see the crit. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 and an 8.
I gotcha. I see it now. Yeah.
Each of those +8, yeah. Boop. So for my crit, 16 bludgeoning. And,
So
16
that one comes down
21.
and smashes it dead. The other one comes down and basically splits it in twain as its body explodes, and that ends combat.
Cool.
Drop concentration.
Storm Sphere is
And
now
just to
gone.
Ooh. No, I don't. Okay, I was gonna do something stupid, but I'm not going to because it could actually
Oop.
hurt people.
Booping bodies with the Mace of Disruption.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yep. Okay. So yes, as she boosts the bodies, they all disintegrate. But with that, because we were half an hour over my planned break time, we're gonna take a quick break, come back, and then we'll go for a little bit longer and see where we get right here. So guys, hang tight. We'll be back in just a bit. Anyway,
Ew.
welcome
Gross.
back, everybody. Sorry about that. We had a planned break that we went a little bit long, so we're just gonna finish up here, and we're definitely not gonna finish this dungeon tonight, but we'll see what the guys can get done, and we'll go from there. So, if anything, they just finished a big battle. They're now in this large chamber with 4 antechambers inside of it, and then a stairwell that goes down.
We didn't even make it into the dungeon.
I don't have a
Like
light
that is
spell.
sad.
Sorry.
You're in the upper
Now-
level of the dungeon.
Are
Murray
all the
produces flame.
sarcophagi open?
Yes, all 4 of them in this area were open.
Okay, so we should probably look in those.
Produce flame.
That's for you. So
Now Murray can see. Yay! Oh, and I'm gonna walk into the alcove off to the right. Hey, by the way, don't hit me. If I lose control of Eric, he gets very mad.
excuse me. Okay.
Yeah, don't hurt me. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't stand near me then. Don't stand back. Right.
Yeah, no, good point.
Silly. We got here like 10 minutes ago, dude.
All right, so you guys look in the sarcophagi, and there's nothing in them. There. You see some rags. You see some old, broken down equipment, but for the most part, there's nothing in there.
Anything survived from the now ash corpses of the undead?
Nope. Well,
Yeah,
you
I
see,
assume we would have taken
some.
any belongings they had before we bunked.
They
them
have
with this
some
thing.
cheap, ragged swords. The Zumadus did. They have a kind of a weak longbows, but aside from gear, no, they don't have anything else on them.
Cool. Those are going in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Dude, just free stuff. Put it in the bar. Give it to friends. Who knows, man? Sell it. Who cares?
Okay.
What else am I doing with the bag?
So, do we want to just sit in an alcove and just sit for like 10 minutes or so, or like a bit?
I'm just gonna look at Garvin. He's the only one who can benefit from that.
I can turn into animals if I sit for a bit there.
Okay.
A little bit
Garvin
more
gives
than.
a nod.
I'm gonna spend some hit dice.
I was gonna say it's a little bit more than 10 minutes, about an hour.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make coffee. Does anyone want some?
I pull up my jug.
Sure.
I would
Coffee.
like to make coffee.
Okay, drink yours. It's fine.
All right.
It helps me wake up.
I just start sipping out of mine.
So you guys are able to rest for
Smooth.
about an hour. If there's anything else you guys need to do within the short rest, you guys can take care of that. It is still,
man, how
even
many-
after an hour, it's still pretty early morning.
I would, at some point in that hour, probably have tried to challenge Sahiri to Dragon Chess. I want to see how that would go.
I would have played back.
So that's more intelligence. Give me a performance check, but use intelligence instead of charisma.
What?
So
So add my
roll-
proficiency if I have
if
it.
you're trained in performance, you can get your proficiency bonus on top of that, but you're going to use intelligence instead of charisma.
Okay.
That's only an 11.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
It was a long, drawn-out battle over the entire hour, but Sahiri just managed to triumph over Adrin.
Pretty
Wow.
good.
And at the end of the hour, Eric just
Okay.
disappears into the air.
Thank God. I don't want to be that guy, but I was real nervous.
No, it's just, it's a slap and tickle thing, right? Like, we've got a guy who's great. I mean, I can pull all of the elements. It's just, if you lose control, kind of chaotic. It's a little bit of a problem, but yeah. Let's just hope if I ever lose control, he's surrounded by a bunch of other dudes that he hates.
I think he's gonna look at Sahiri and Gogo and be like, "How did you two get mixed up in Team Chaos?" Well, sorry. Now what?
I was gonna say you needed somebody to heal.
I'm
Bad
good.
luck. That's fair.
That's true. We did need someone to heal.
So, you guys again, you've taken a short rest. You find yourselves in this main chamber, and it seems the only way is either go back out or start heading down the stairwell.
Produce flame. I mean, I can see.
My vote is go home, and apparently the only way to do that is to go through this horrible bullshit. So let's go.
I mean, we've only been up like 2 hours.
I know.
3.
That's the worst part.
All right, can I select more than one? No, this is gonna take me a second. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna move you guys to the next level as you guys head down.
Zoop, 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 zoop. Oh, I see what. Okay, I see. I just zoomed out all the way. I get it.
Oh,
now.
I did also do a little bit of sorcery point manipulation in the short rest.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop.
Okay. So
That's
if you
my-
guys
that's my
actually
sound for
zoom
sorcery
out, you guys can
manipulation.
see you head down into the down the stairs, and as you get towards the bottom of the stairs, you hear water running, and eventually you make it down, and you find there's the entire sub level that you guys are heading to. It's about 2 feet of water at the base of the stairwell. It floods this whole entire chamber. It's still dark, but Murray, with your produced flame, you're able to still see. But there's a passageway north, south, east, and west from where you guys currently are. The passageway to the west it opens up and looks more like it's a cavern that's been carved out by water, whereas the south and the east and the north pass all have a doorway kind of blocking the entrance into the next rooms.
Oh, I'm just gonna burn the dark vision spell. I'm just gonna burn it. So now I just have dark vision. There we go, done. And I'll snuff out the produce flame.
You can hear the sound of running water coming from the northeast of you. But definitely the flow of the water seems to kind of move back and forth, like something is kind of fueling the flow of the water in here.
What was the riddle again?
It was
I assume
conquer your fear and rage by defeating the phantom mage.
So one of them.
Phantasmage, sorry, not phantom mage. Phantasmage.
Perhaps one of them fell from its order, and I don't.
I kind of feel like going left.
Okay. Can anyone do anything to make sure we don't go the same way twice? Like make a marking.
I point to the staircase in the middle.
Yeah, but never mind.
Garvin can. You can. Can't you cause a mark that lasts an hour? Just like I can with Mold Earth.
Oh.
Murray Druid crafts a flower on the stairs.
Perfect.
I would also imagine Coco might have chalk or something in
Yeah,
her
Coco
bag.
as chalk and can do just a thieves' cant.
Yeah.
Okay.
You make fun.
We
of
have
me now,
option.
but
We
when
have
get
options.
lost- You make fun of me now, Murray, but when we get lost, you do be glad that we made whatever the fuck that says.
Okay, so you guys are said you're heading west. more into the caverns themselves. Okay, so you guys decide to head over into the caverns. I'm just going to actually open all this up. As far as movement's concerned.
Ooh.
You guys find a kind of twisting, turning sections of water, of these like caverns carved out by water. Seems like the water levels probably were considerably higher at some point, as it seemed to have carved out some of this stuff.
So Murray's kind of looking at how many twists and turns he can see in front of him and go, maybe if you get lost, mark the walls, Druidcraft flower.
You're welcome.
I just
I can
use
try to
more-
sense undead within 60 feet if we want.
Does it cost us anything?
I can
You
do
might-
it 5 times a day.
With nature. What are...
I guess.
Do you
a
want
yes-
me to
it's
do
a
it
yes
before
vote.
we what?
Coco votes yes.
Okay. So I will use Eyes of the Grave. You know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover, that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of my next turn.
Okay, you do not sense anything.
Okay. I do not sense anything. But proviso, if they're behind something,
Okay.
That's fair. Oh,
What?
okay.
Wait, Goblin,
Um,
why did you spell it like that?
Because Murray like grabs a wall and like hugs it and starts caressing it and kind of mumbling to himself. Here, give me like 10 minutes. Because commune with nature in a cave system, I have 300 feet.
Do you know, guys,
Okay. What
I've
is he
met
doing to
other
that
druids,
wall?
and they don't make everything weirdly sexual.
And
It's
then
just ours.
I take a bit of the wall, taste it. Does it taste like there's undead within 300 feet?
Yes. Off to the east.
Close. Oh, off to the east. Okay. I'm gonna point to the east. Deadites. Are there any? Ooh. Are there any 1T?
No. You do not sense any.
No sneaky. No sneaky people.
What about those snaky things from upstairs?
Well, those
of
were
them.
They would-
undead, weren't they?
They would kid. They were undead.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay. Influence from other planes of existence. Portals or otherwise.
No.
Okay.
not even us.
Okay. So Deadites that way.
Back the way we came.
There's no 1T. Yeah, that way. But I'm not getting anything. Voice crack. Sorry, going through puberty. I'm only 250. Fuck. Okay. Whoop, I didn't do that. Okay. This wall tastes weird.
So Murray has told you
So,
that he has sensed undead off to the
300
east.
feet. Yeah.
So
Well- should we investigate here first?
that's what I was wondering.
Once we know there's no undead,
Nudge
I mean-
Coco. Hey, there could be shinies.
See, I
Or
also
creepy
kinda-
frogs?
I kind of panicked and I
slime.
forgot about frogs and like creatures and stuff. So there might actually be stuff living in the water. I'm just saying, I kind of got a little
Crap.
stuck in the routine, you know, looking for the same things over and over and over.
Whatever, I'll go first.
Here, I'm gonna hug this wall, and I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go down into this little alcove and kind of take a look at it.
Yeah, so you look around there, and it's definitely a dead end. It looks like this is the furthest in to this cave system, at least south, that it's made it through.
Okay, it's all clear. Hey, Pointy,
Alright.
back here. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna. There we go.
How are you moving through there, by the
This
way?
is fun.
What?
Walking.
How are you moving through here, by the way?
I'm in the front.
I know, I get that. Are
But you mean like, are we trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
I think that would be
Pass without a
beneficial.
trace. I keep forgetting that I have it just automatic and free,
Okay.
so
So
I
that gives
can
me,
pass
like, a
without a
plus-
trace if.
10?
But yeah, because like I mentioned, like I didn't bother thinking about animals, so
12.
Got an
it
18.
might be a good idea to sneak a sneak.
I
Are,
tried.
are you
Murray.
casting Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, it's giving a plus 10.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah. 11, so 21 stealth for me.
Oh, natural 20. Which brings me with
43.
Pass with 43.
Blech. Coco has never
Bye,
existed. No
Coco.
one knows what or who Coco is.
I vanished out of
Coco?
space time.
All right.
Delicious beverage. What?
So okay, go ahead and you can keep moving.
Yeah. So I'm gonna druidcraft, mark the walls as we go, in like an arrow of moss in the direction that we went. Following the wall. I
Adrian,
guess
give me a
it's kind of the
perception check.
safest thing, right?
Perception
Yeah.
check?
Yes, please.
Sure. 18.
You hear the sound of movement coming from, like, something's moving through the water north of you. Like, you kind of think it's somewhere up in this area.
Know if I like the sound of that.
I don't say anything to the group, but like I do gesture that way and try to draw their attention to the noise.
Is it dimly lit?
Yes. Well, no, it's dark. But you guys have dark vision, so it basically you guys are looking at it like it's dim light. So yeah.
I'm turning myself invisible.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sneak a
I'm
snick
just
right
using my
here.
traits.
And dark vision gives me 60 feet of dark vision. Do I see something splashing?
You don't see anything from where you are, but you're now that Adrian's pointed out, you do hear something making some noise on the other side of probably this rock wall ahead of you.
Okay. So like this rock wall here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting we have markers. So it's like up here somewhere. Okay.
I'm gonna cast message to Coco
Mhm.
and suggest that if any of us is gonna go forward and check this out, it should be you.
Yep. Coco is on it. Coco is going to stealth her way slowly in the direction of the sound and see if she can happen upon whatever is making that noise. So just carefully go in that direction and investigate, perceive, otherwise snoop around.
All right. So as you kind of get there, the water actually gets deeper. It goes. It gets to the point where you actually have to swim to make it any further.
Well, she
Okay.
has boots of flying.
Right.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
the flying is not really going to help us in this specific instance if the thing is in the water.
That's true. Never mind.
Yeah. So swimming, if you don't have a,
it's
because
half your
Coco's not a
movements.
swimmer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's half your
Coco's not a
movements.
swimmer. Okay, so Coco's going at 20 feet. It's fine. And is the sound coming from above
So,
the water or
as
in
you
the
kind
water?
of as you kind of peer around the corner, you see a creature swimming in the water, and I will link you the picture. It
That looks
like
Love it.
terrible.
Oh god, that's
Oh,
so much
no.
worse.
That is so
Oh,
much
that's
worse than
just-
the little.
That's a danger squid.
That's just bad. The music died.
It's. Oh yeah, it did. Alright.
I just noticed.
So that's what you see.
Right, Coco will sneak back to her friends. Hopefully, it has not yet perceived her. We can
Give me a
only
stealth
hope.
check to move back. I mean, you got it. You rolled a 33 moving up, but
Sure.
43.
Natural 20.
So another
Jesus
43.
Christ.
well, 33 at this point because she's I think too far away to speak.
Yes.
I think it's 10 feet for the radius for the
It is, yes.
pass without trace. But either way,
Yes.
it's a 33. I think you're fine.
2 natural 20s in a row. So Coco comes
Actually,
back,
Hold on.
kind of. You're gonna
Okay, yeah,
see
you're
if it
good.
rolls a nat 20 just in case,
Okay.
on the off chance. All right. So Coco will go back and
People
Pull
within
out
30
her-
feet of me get.
her-
It is 30 feet.
pull
Okay,
out
it's
her,
just-
her board.
Yeah.
yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
Squid.
So yeah. So yeah, she kind of relays to you guys what she sees. It has not noticed
Yeah,
you
I
as of
assume we
yet.
like back off a little ways to, be able to chat.
Yeah, super snack. Super snack. Super snack.
Is that a super snack? That doesn't
Super snack.
sound like a super snack. Coco's shaking her head. It sounds like a squid thing. We know how to deal with squid things, kind of. Electrocution seems to work pretty well.
Adrian,
Hmm.
water. We're standing in water.
I
I
should
don't-
hang back.
Or just not use electricity.
That's true.
But then at the same time,
there
who
is
says it has to? Who
kind
says it
of
has
a
to
lot.
die?
Oh, if diplomacy is ever an option, I'm in favor.
I mean,
That's how we've gotten
it's
this
living
far.
its best life, man.
Okay, so unfortunately, given that this is not a humanoid that shares a language with me, this is on you, buddy.
I can speak to animals
Mm-hmm. And
if it's an animal.
I can't be persuasive for you, is what I'm saying. Good luck.
Because, like, hey, Coco, how good are you at drawing? Okay. How close to that do you think you can get? 'Cause, I
DM?
mean, like, from that picture, I can tell it's not a beast. It's probably a monstrosity and kind of out of my wheelhouse.
DM, give me something to roll and I'll roll it.
You're trying to draw what it looks like.
Draw
as
what? Yeah, draw what I saw.
Give me a performance check. This won't be charisma. This will be do it intelligence based. So, do you have proficiency? Are you trained in performance?
I am not.
Okay, so then just roll a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Which is good because my intelligence is better than my charisma by a not insignificant margin.
It's not often
Oh.
I do all.
Nope.
Oh.
You get something that looks kind of like a jellyfish.
Yeah, so you see this large blob with these tentacles coming out of it.
And a beak. And a beak. It definitely has a beak. It's a
And-
jellyfish with a beak and tentacles.
Jellyfish with a beak. Okay, so
Coco's drawing is probably
Jellyfish.
about as good as mine.
basically, I'm looking at it. I'm like, a grell? Yeah, it's
By that
definitely
picture,
not a beast.
you face grells, and you think kind of looking at that picture,
Jellyfish with a beak. Grell. Yeah, no, that's definitely out of my
We also
wheelhouse.
faced a kraken.
it does not look
Yeah.
like a
So,
bracken, I don't believe.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
option.
I love it.
Is that a
Dude,
flying
yeah, that's-
monster?
Coco, take inspiration for that. That's totally worth it. I
That's
totally
either a
worth our
grell or a
inspiration.
trunk
That's
flump.
worth it. Trunk flump. I like that.
Or a flying
No, actually,
spaghetti
speaking of which-
monster.
I actually have a Funko Pop Flump. We found it back at home. It's great.
So
So I
His name
have
is Frederico.
an option that could be tried at minimal risk to us. I have message. I could just whisper sweet nothings at it and hope that it whispers them back. You know?
Don't you have to see it?
No.
Huh.
you have to know where it is within 100 feet,
120.
120 feet.
Okay.
So like roughly from where I am to where it is.
What if it moved?
You can go around corners.
Yeah.
Message you don't have to see.
That's the
Yeah.
whole point, is we don't have to see. So like maybe leave.
I love this image. And Adrian just fiddling with his glasses like crazy in the dark.
He just the anime thing.
So you're gonna try and message it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do
You
you?
can
What
cast
do
the
you?
spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Am I familiar with the target?
You haven't.
it's
You
not
have
there.
not seen it.
Okay, so this doesn't work.
Come on, my picture was unimpeachable,
Yeah, so I'm trying to cast
like a carbon
message to-
copy.
So I spend like 5 minutes trying to cast a message to a flump or something over there, and I'm like, there's no, it's not. I mean, my finger hurts.
I hug the wall right here on the corner and then just keep watching like this area for movement.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hide it because you guys can't technically see it right now.
Yeah.
Which way was it facing? Just thought
You know what?
squidging around.
Murray's gonna point back at Adrian like, "Hey man,
What?
we're gonna do something stupid. Come." Worst case scenario, I can turn into a spider and climb. Good luck.
Oh, great. Leave me to
Ah, you'll be fine.
dimension door
Just-
into who knows where.
All right.
Just
Both of you
stay
guys,
close.
give me a perception check as you kind of are
Okay.
slinking against the water over there.
Ooh, beep, boop.
11.
Ooh, 21.
Okay. You
So I now
see.
realize it's not a grell.
You see movement under the water. It's definitely not a grell based on its size. You see large tentacles. As it's kind of, you see something moving this direction.
I slap Adrian.
You do see on top, yeah, and it kind of crests a little bit, and you see there's stuff like items and things like that kind of attached to it, top of its head. You see like treasure chests, and you see a chair. There's it looks like some weapons and things like that, kind of all just kind of stuck onto the top of this thing as it submerged back underwater. And
Definitely
it
use some seating.
disappeared around the corner here.
I'm gonna look at Murray. I mean, you know Coco's gonna want that fat loot.
Size-wise, bigger than my giant octopus, relatively same as my giant octopus.
It looked like it was a large creature.
Okay.
I mean, do we just? Oh wait,
So,
now that I'm familiar with it, can I try a message?
Now that you've seen it, you can try message.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna move back here. Not a Grell. Giant octopus, lots of shiny. Beak,
Ooh,
scary.
actually, I'm gonna move back, and let me do. Can I do a performance to sketch it to see if anyone can roll something about it?
Sure.
Okay.
D&D art department. Woo!
Okay, so you don't get a full picture of it because you haven't seen its full body, but you
But it's a
catch the
damn good
tentacles,
sketch.
you catch the back of it with the stuff on it, so you get a little bit of scale and size. You don't get a face to see what it is. If somebody wants to try and roll a history check to see if they can figure out what this thing is, you can roll, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Would the fact that I've given them a sketch not be lending them a help action?
No, in this case you're gonna
Okay.
pull a little bit of just because you didn't get a full view of it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
we didn't see the
it's
whole
a damn
thing.
good sketch, not the full picture. Field notes.
Oh boy.
Big squid thing. Just kill it.
Big squid thing. He sounds like a
Coco.
treasure guardian to me.
What the?
Invisible.
Hmm?
Beside you. I'm invisible.
Yeah, Garvin's invisible at the moment. You you only heard that disembodied voice. The music stopped again. Dag on it.
What? Do you mean that metaphorically, or is that a thing that I'm not aware of?
Giant squid with treasure on its back. The treasure guardian.
Okay, so metaphorically, yeah. Also, I assume at some point there was a shrug. Be aware that I can't see them. We can just leave it alone.
I mean, we can't.
Let's-
Okay, so Coco is saying leave the shiny.
Wait, do we have any treasure we can bargain with?
Oh yeah.
I got a
Shitload.
lightning javelin.
Want to
I've
bargain for
got-
treasure?
Hells yes. Do you think you can arrange that type of situation? How would one do that?
Speak to the creature and ask?
Okay. That is an option. What am I
Murray
asking it
speaks squid, I'm sure.
for?
Is it? It speaks. It speaks Aquan.
I mean, I can speak squid.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If I die, I'm gonna come back and haunt you.
I mean-
So
It was over there, and now it's over here.
That
Maybe if we
threat
just
loses
wait, it'll come
relevance.
back and we talk to it.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to move here. I'm gonna tap my staff to cast Speak with Animals, and this is either gonna go great or terrible. It's just whatever. It's just fucking great. So
I have
I'm
the
gonna say,
weapons
"Oh,
from
great
upstairs."
treasure guardian, I beseech thee, I present thee with treasure for thine favor." And I pull out my lightning javelin, not in a threatening manner, and I hide my staff of the woodlands behind my back in case it wants that instead.
All right, so in
And I
your
have the
mind you
weapons from
hear
upstairs.
a response, and it says, "You come for my treasures?"
I come to trade.
You hear a loud splash as you see movement ahead of you.
I tighten my butthole.
as the creature emerges.
Oh, big boy.
And it comes up, and it actually walks up on land, and as it looks, says, "You willingly bring me treasures. You shall all become part of my horde." And with that, we're going to stop right there, as it will be rolling for initiative when time comes up on the next session.
Don't want to be part of its horde.
I slowly
thank you.
turn my head to where I can't see Garvin.
And he's shrugging. Invisible Garvin is shrugging.
First the treant, and then the squid. Fuck it, let's go. This bitch just picked a fight.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
All right,
I mean, you
guys.
can't feel bad now, right? Like it's asked you to, you know.
No, now it's gonna get the lightning javelin to the fucking face. I'm wielding a like 3d6 lightning rod, which is probably gonna hurt us maybe, but you know.
All right. Well,
It's okay,
either
you and
way,
I are the two in the front, and we have the most HP.
we are going to call it a night right there. But so we'll start next week next session with a lovely combat. So we'll be back on Saturday. I actually am up in the air. I need to see some things, but either it's gonna be Batman or potentially checking out the game that I've been wanting to play, and that's the Mortuary's Assistant, which should be a nice spoopy game. So we'll see how that goes. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back with this in 2 weeks, pending no other ridiculous emergencies on my part. But the goal is to be back in 2 weeks. We'll see how this resolves out, and we'll see how the rest of this dungeon has. Is there maybe some special things that are hidden within the underbelly of this tomb? So guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on Saturday night. Have a good one.
Bye.
Take off, eh?